Hey everybody, Mrs. Bianchi. Quincy is using 320 pieces of stone tile to make a red, white, and blue mosaic. If 20% of the pieces are blue and 35% are white, how many pieces are red? Now, because we have multiple percents here, then I'm always going to recommend drawing a tape diagram to organize your thinking. It will help you to think a little more deeply about the numbers that are given. So if we think about what we have, if we have all of something, we have 100%. So the bottom bar, we're going to make the percent bar, and they're telling us how many pieces we have total, so that's 320. So if we break down the percentages, they give us 20% are blue, 35% are white, and they don't explicitly state how many are red, but we can figure it out because the rest of them would be red. So step one is to add these two numbers together, this number and this number together, to get how much we have so far for these two. And wouldn't that be 55%? So 55% are either blue or white. Now, what does that imply about the percent that we have here? Well, you're going to subtract this 55% from 100 to get that number. So I'm not going to tell you what it is. You're going to do that on your own. So again, all of something is 100%. We have 55% so far. Subtract those, and that will be whatever you get here, you're going to put that number in this box. All right, now let's kind of decide what it is that they really want. It says how many pieces are red. We're going to have a number of pieces that will be blue. We'll have a number of pieces that'll be white. And we'll have a number of pieces that'll be red. And if we add all those pieces together, it would give us 320. Now, we do have the all of it number. And in class, we talked about two different approaches when you have the all of it number. What are those two approaches? You can take the all of it number, which we know is 320, and we can multiply it by your decimal equivalent of whatever you have here. You can move that decimal over 1, 2 to the left to make it, or I'm sorry, I said percent, but you change the percent to a decimal by moving the decimal 2 to the left. So whatever you have, it's going to be point something something. You can multiply that by this. Just watch your decimal. Now, if you're not a fan of working with decimals and you'd rather do a proportion, then we can set up as parts and wholes. So whatever you have here, that's percent means it's out of 100. So take that number and write it over 100. And the whole is 320. So that would go on the bottom. And then you're solving for the part. So decide which way is going to be easier for you. Maybe do it both ways to see if you get the same answer. And hopefully you'll see that your answer is one of these four choices.